Yo, what is the business, man? You know, this 8th Out Friday, man, episode 41. And we got the goats. Well, some goats, you know what I'm saying? We're going to tell you who these goats is now. These ain't your normal rappers. These ain't your normal anything. These is some premier in Arkansas. I wasn't going to say Little Rock, but the Arkansas. These right here, this is 75% of the Mount Rushmore for producers of Arkansas. And a lot of y'all probably already know who these folk is, man. You hear me? So I got a relationship as Gorilla Spade with all these boys, man, for real. And we're gonna start from left to right, letting y'all know what's going on. So over here, we got that boy Big Keys. We got that boy Big Keys, man. How you doing, Keys?
Man, can't complain, man.
Already, man. So let me tell y'all how I know this fella right here, man. And y'all show this, man. We live this episode 41. So I've always heard about Big Keys, man. He always had a name in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? And I finally got a chance to meet Keys. I did some features myself as Gorilla Spade going to the north side. And this man gave me straight pressure. I mean, from day one, pressure every time I came here. He always was on me about, man, listen, you don't never bring your ass to the north side to record. You don't want to come across that water, man. and that nigga reminded me of, I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen him, dude, I thought Pimp C. I thought Jazzy Faye. He was smooth like Jazzy Faye, but that nigga had an attitude like Pimp C.
Right.
And I grew to love that, man. And this man right here, man, we did a lot of good times in the studio, man. And it's a blessing to have you with me, bro.
Man,
so
already, bro. Long history, man.
Yeah, long man. History, man. So you know, let us know what you've been up to lately, bro.
Man, much of nothing, man. Just kind of sitting back, taking a little break, man. I kind of shut down to focus on my health a little bit more, and then just kind of watch where the game's going right now. Mm-hmm. But I'm still very much involved with it, you know, with my brothers here, man. They keep me in tune, but I'm just kind of looking into some other things right now, man. I've done it for so long. I just like to see other people do it, as they say. You know what I'm saying? You put in so much work for like 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of like to see what's going on with the newer producers and just the new changes to it. You know, and trying to get acclimated to the new changes in it, but yeah, I still love it though.
I think about T. Hey, Motef so cool. We should think about what he gonna say.
Right. That's exactly what he doing. I'm doing what he's doing. He went on the questions.
I'm gonna get to you, Mo. So my nigga Mo ready, man. This fella right here, man. Listen, my cousin.
Nah, he went to school with my cousin.
Oh, with your
but
cousin.
I knew Raheem though. Like we cool.
Okay. I read it. And so this man, I really forgot how we locked in, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't remember.
A phone call or something from you though.
Yeah,
something like that.
You sure you didn't call me?
No, I didn't know. I got a call from you.
Okay. Well, you know, I was a honker artist looking for producers, man, and everything. But this man right here is he produced my one of my first projects, man. You know, when I hit the scene, I had a song called Jigging and Bucket, and I had a video. And this was the first producer I actually locked in with outside of the studio. Like the man was pulling up, he was actually riding with me, going to the video shoots, going to the studio. Like we was really homies, man.
Yeah.
Still homies for sure.
Yeah, still homies.
Yeah, man. So what you been up to lately, brother?
Man, I've been getting closer to God. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. More than anything, I've been getting closer to God. But I still do music, man. I'm still producing. I mean, we got the King of Boss album.
Yeah.
Just dropped out. And so me and Dunn produced that, Keys too. And shout out to Earl Westbrook and Rod D.
For sure.
But yeah, I ain't never stopped. I got a catalog of music. I've been, doing music for guys out of state. So it's been going.
I gotta chime the shit going.
No, my bad. I'm trying to off there.
Hey. So and on the end, man. Since this nigga can't wait, since he got chimes popping all in.
Hey, this is wrapping up.
Yeah, that was that wrap it up.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get to the gun right now.
Done motherfucking Key, man.
What up?
Very, very, very active man right here, man. Dunn. I've been working with Dunn for quite a while, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember like some of the old spots he had. I was in the recording and everything. Man, Don, we got some stories.
Yeah.
We got some stories. Yep. Man, this nigga done rough. We done had rough edges with each other and all kinds of shit. But we done grew to be real cool, man. Still record with this man to this day.
Yep.
For real. Don, what you been up to, man?
Not much, man. As Motef and Keys say, taking care of my health and getting closer to God.
Man.
So all three of you niggas getting close to God at this point.
Well, I actually sold my studio like in 15 to do it. So like I'm going into my 10th. I'm a minister now, so I didn't say all that on the front end because you said I can still talk to you like Big Keys. I was like, I'm a licensed minister now. You know what I'm saying? So I do some teaching and counseling and stuff like that too. So I just didn't mention that. But when he said close to God, I was like, Motef, you right, bro.
The biggest thing is, man, we all talk every day. If not every day, every other day, man.
That's what we want to hear.
Staying locked in with each other, staying locked in with Ferocious, staying locked in with Kush. You know, we all stay locked in with each other. All the producers and stuff and engineers, we just try to stay locked in. Not on no music tip all the time either. It's just about some friendship. Let's see how the day is going. Brotherhood, exactly.
Already.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, check this out. So let me ask y'all a question before we, because I got a lot of individual questions for a lot of you fellas, man.
What it was to be. I say it like that.
Like sometimes people don't be knowing that for certain beats or something, sometimes it's all of us behind it. Like we'll still get together every now and then and come over here and like just have like a little jam session or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And they don't be knowing, so we don't really put the tag on there to let them know. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of be a collaboration of ideas.
Beats Committee never really.
It never really went.
We just all decide. Hey, let's do our own thing that's where we came from.
Right.
I was telling the story earlier. I was a client of Keys at one time. I was doing what you did, and we talked about, man, let's bring Keys on board. Keys came right in and got busy with it, and that's how the Beats Committee formed.
You see them videos on YouTube, boy, they are hilarious.
Man.
We started off, we had the jokes. It was a Beats Committee was actually a writing team and production team. We had writers, DJ, that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fatal.
So before we get any further in this interview, this what I want to do, fellas. I wanna stop for a second because I should have gone ahead and logged onto your I don't really like
my Wi-Fi.
It's some stopping going on.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So listen, if you tapped in right now, it ain't too many people on here. I wanna tap in real quick. We're gonna cut off for a second and come right back to this interview. With this live joint, I don't want no skips with this interview because this is a important one. So that's what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to come right back. Y'all come right back, and it's going down real quick. As a matter of fact, hold on. Before I even do that, I might even have to do that, y'all. Give me a second on this live. Right. This one. Yeah. She going to get us together real quick. There we go.
Some water.
Already. All right, we back on this 8th Friday interview. I want to make sure these boys are right. Man. So we didn't want no stopping. So we was right in the middle of my boys talking about the Beats Committee and everything. And, it's always been a situation for producers to feel at home with these fellas. So if you producers still out there, man, y'all tap in and everything. Get with these fellas, man. They might just let y'all in to work with them. You know they legends, right?
Man, I try to do work with all of them, too. Me and Kush link up. Me and D Black linked up. Of course, all of, seasoned vets. 607, Ferocious, me and Keys, Motef. YK, we all link up and do work, So,
really. So tell me some, Big Keys. Since we talking about you moving on and everything, how is the scene from what you seeing from? Let's just start like when you started back in the day. What you see the bigger difference now in the producing of the beats and everything?
Oh, good question.
Time and effort.
Yeah,
time and effort, man. It's like in a race to crank out something just to be heard rather than putting their time into it and really just, you know, doing a good song. If you notice the shelf life of a song on the radio now go like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the attention span done got shorter. That's why the songs be less than 2 minutes now. Now they'll give you one verse and a hook and it'll be out. So the dynamics of it don't really change, man. It's like the you only appreciate it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Things only last on the chart for like this long, and then they moving on. Like, so it's really hard to say what's a hit anymore. Like I said, it's just time and the effort. The talent never went nowhere, but it's like it's just a lack of effort, you know, to really even put out good music anymore. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's like that because of the marketing they trying to push, or is it more because of because I don't really think me personally, I don't really think it got nothing to do with the productions.
Right.
I really think it's just what they pushing for, what they looking for.
Well, here's the thing right here is, as far as the marketing, everybody taking the same road to do the marketing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then with streams, you know, you losing anyway. You know what I'm saying? So the money, even the price of beats went down. Like at one time, man, I was getting here locally $500-$600 a beat when I first started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember I couldn't afford your ass.
Hey, now me and him ate for some years. Like he was in Little Rock, I'm on the north side. So it was either a Big Key production or a Motef Flame.
That's real.
For a long time. You know what I'm saying? We kind of held the city down, you know what I'm saying? And
that's why y'all here.
Right. So I mean, so to see the money and the value of it, and like you man, like you ain't even making $10 off a $10. Remember, you can sell your CD for $10 out the trunk. Like, man, it take about 3 million streams or 3,000 streams just to see $2-3. You know what I mean? Man, so crazy. The game not cheaping, man, and that's, I think with when they took control of that, as far as the sales and stuff, with everything with the music, I think it just, why put that much effort into anything, you know?
Also, I watched kind of piggyback off what you said with me running the studio on a daily basis. And I ain't dumping on no artists or nothing, but I think sometimes they want to be rappers, but don't know what to say and how to formulate that. So that's where you get those one verse, one verse two hook type things, because they don't know what to say.
They base it off on what they're seeing in the industry.
You get a lot of people that come in, and of course, Spades, you do this, but you already have in your head kind of where you want to go with this. I catch a lot of cats that come in and I don't know what I want to do with the hook. I don't know what I want to do from bar.
Right. They just talking at this point. You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of it got to the point where, me personally, when I do it as an artist, I wrote figure out how do we go in the studio, like with me and Mag, me and Mag, record. And he was trying to figure out how do y'all like, why do y'all do that? Because he feel like y'all playing with the time. So I would write the hook, but I might get her and play with the verses.
See,
when I write
you still, that's what I'm saying. You have a subject.
Right.
These days, don't nobody really got a subject. It's just straight.
It ain't
It's just like, what a hook is.
It don't really be a lot of creating either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you like creating, like we done stuff where we come in, we actually make the beat on the spot.
Right.
And then the artist is actually writing.
Right.
The beat.
Yeah.
That make the song come out different.
It's composition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
come out different.
It's composition, man. It's how you make a good song.
That a lot of time that take time and everything. Now is all about how fast you can do it and be done, and you know what I mean.
Pull that other beat up, dog.
I'm ready to put it out tomorrow.
Right, for real. Man, no mixing, no mastering. Shoot, I'm gonna throw it on distro. They ready.
Y'all ain't lying. That's how it is. I know when I get to the studio, I always say music is a feeling.
Right.
So when I write it at home, I feel different when I get to the studio. A whole another day.
Right.
That's why I really quit writing. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely had a hook already.
As long as you got the hook, man. You got something to stick with.
You got a foundation.
Right.
A foundation. For sure.
Yeah.
So, quick question: do you think that vulnerability is rare now in the music? That's with what y'all saying. Do you think the vulnerability is rare with the lyrics that's being put out right now?
Depending on what generation you're talking about.
And then with some artists.
Yeah.
Cause it's some people love rapping about pain. Like, like man, I take pills, man. I done heard like some severe depression. I mean, what's his name? Rod Wave. I think the transparency in the music.
Yeah.
And that's how people gravitate to a subject. Like, ooh, I'm going through that too. Right. That's what fans are. They relate to what your music is. Yeah.
You know, we always say this, engineers and producers are therapists for the artists.
Boy, who you telling?
We catch every problem that's going on.
Man,
you come out of that booth. Hey, John, I just had to put it down like that. Man. Let me tell you what I'm going through.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that's contained in us that we'll never get out. That we heard and talked about with our clients.
Some deep, take to your grave secrets. You be looking at them like, man, am I safe?
Yeah.
Am I safe?
So when the artists go in the booth and come out, how can you tell when they're being serious? Like, can you tell right off the bat that they gonna really try to? This is what they really want to do, or they just playing something just to be doing right now?
Yeah, you can tell by the way they be, by the way they be rapping. Sometimes you have to tell them like you need to put a little more energy in it or a little more expression in it. But some of them you can kind of tell they just go in there and they just kind of going through the motions.
And I think that's part of building those relationships with clients. Right. For me, my clientele is not a gang of people, and I do that intentionally because I want to have that one-on-one with those clients. Yeah.
I don't fool with everybody, man.
So what do y'all do like to make a person that's like a new artist going into the booth? What do y'all do to make them feel comfortable?
True. I think the first thing is get them to relax and be themselves. That's first. Be yourself. Like, don't try to be anything else. Be you.
I ain't did it so long, but they used to tell me. Like, I'll let you get a couple of them. It's just like I'll crack a joke or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
make you relax and relax, because it's just how, laughter always breaks the tension. And for some reason, people just used to be scared when they come record with me. For some reason, I'd be like,
and I think for me, to answer that, with me having people here in the studio, I'm gonna go on and break that. Especially if it's a singer, I'm gonna go on and sing because I can't sing, so they can laugh. Right, you do exactly what he said. That's an icebreaker.
But see, most of the engineers and producers here, we also give them like ad libs, like. Most of the engineer producers done help people write their verses.
That's
what I'm saying? Most of us are really art. Like, I'm an artist for real. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like I chose to stand behind the scene because you get more money, of course. You know what I'm saying? On the front end. And so most of us, we done help people write their bars out, or we give them direction. Like, we really are producer engineers to help them with the song.
Right.
But if they don't take the direction, they still in their plan, we be like, okay, let's go and get you wrapped up, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to play with this.
So going in and with that, when y'all have to do different takes, how many takes can be too many takes?
Ooh, it depends on the artist.
It's never too many for me.
I usually have a limit. I'd be like, come out, especially if they got other people waiting to record. Yeah. I used to be like, man, come out, man, get go in there. The room, bro, and rap it out to yourself while he in here laying, because it's like we got to keep it moving. I don't want you to burn up your studio time, because most of the time
you niggas was not like that back in the day. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Let me tell you about this. You niggas, that nigga Don Key just now got to that point. Don did not like you niggas to take all them takes, man.
Right.
He didn't like that shit, but I think that's a thing like what's going on back in the day. Yeah. Now y'all have adjusted.
Well, I'll tell you why I've adjusted, because I know you know what you want, but also I know what I'm hearing out here.
Yeah.
And if you got a great take, ain't no need to you keep doing it and doing it. Because we got that great take. Now, when you come out here, I'll be like, check this out, check the two out.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna say, let's go with your take.
I was talking about punch in versus how we used to record.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I'm telling you, I used to run Cool Edit. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I did 6-7 figures out Cool Edit, so I ain't never mad at Peter Quisgard. You hear me? For years.
Yeah.
So after so many takes, man, Cool Edit just used to start messing up, man, freezing up. I'd be like,
And see, and Don, what's your take on it now? Because I feel like with Don, I literally witnessed Don, like we went from rapping to dubbing to doing an old structure,
right?
And then I done watched Don actually get used to the punching in with these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got more patience. I got, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
These dudes been doing it forever. You know, I was DJing.
And so I got into the production and engineering late.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know.
Yeah, his patience ain't reached.
Yeah. They've been doing it forever. I just been doing it forever.
Yeah. Mo, what you think about niggas punching in and the takes they take it? You think is you need to go back to the old style? You need to know your whole shit?
I don't think you need to go back to the old style. Everything is different now. It's not the same. So
but punch ins kind of kill the flow of the song sometimes. Because they come in at like different tones.
It depends on the artist though.
Okay, some do. But then when you have to go back and mix it, it just be like it make the mixing part.
You think they got something to do with the program? Because that was my next question.
No, that's any program. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the true engineers. They all should be here at the same time.
Because I've recorded things myself and punched myself in and be like, man, how the hell that same energy? And you know what I'm saying? You want that same energy when you capturing that song, and sometimes that energy just don't match.
I will say this: we have to, as elder statesmen, we have to adapt to the times.
Oh, true.
And
that's why I don't do
you know,
it
so
still trying
so you know, we want to keep up with what's going on and what's being popular as well. So we might keep some elements of what we had going on in the past, but we also try to integrate some of the new tools and techniques that's out there.
Engineer question. What is the difference between mixing and mastering?
That's a good question.
A lot of niggas don't understand that shit.
You want to answer that? Okay. Well, from my experience, the mixing is I'm getting all your levels. Like I used to have a system, right? First of all, I like to make this disclaimer. I never knew what I was doing.
It just sounded good.
Never went to school with. It was these right here. God gave me a set of ears. I'd be like, oh, this supposed to sound like this. But I used to be like putting something in the bed. Like, I want the bed of music that the vocals to sit right there, right on the top of the bed of music. And so it get it mixed. You know what I'm saying? Everything's blending. I'm panning sounds here and there. I just want the overall effect. The mastering is when you kind of like stretching it to bring out the frequencies that you can't hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You giving it a head and you giving it a bottom so that it stays within these limits. So when it get played and you cut it up, it don't get distorted. It's still it's just loud, louder, but it's not distorted.
So mixing is more like getting the levels right. Mastering is more like getting the best quality out of the levels that you done set.
It's putting the cap on it. It's putting the cap on it where it ain't distorted. But if you got a good mix, and we've seen people take a good mix and straight throw it on the radio, straight throw it, put it out, everything, just a good mix. You know, so your mastering is only going to be as good as your mix. That's just based on my own experience with it. Now they still doing it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't recorded anyone in a while. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, it's kind of like when people ask me that, it's like taking track 1 through track whatever 15 through 30, taking it all and making it one cohesive unit. And then the mastering is taking that one cohesive unit and then bringing it out to where you want the world to hear it. You know?
For sure. So I don't know who I want to hit this question with, man. I was gonna ask y'all something, but I'm gonna tell you what y'all did. Y'all boys just hit about 3-4 questions at one time.
I figured that.
Y'all boys hit about 3-4 questions at one time, man. Let me get this shit together. But you ready? Okay. Well, she got one for you.
Spain don't be wanting to hand you the mic, dude.
Spain
he looking for questions over there.
I'm learning too, because y'all do, and that's what happens when you have good interviews, because y'all will be giving us info and it be knocking out, and it be kind of, we be trying to have a flow, but I guess that's the mixer and the master of the interview.
That's the right way to put it.
So when y'all be working with an artist, what makes you want to continue to work with an artist?
Business.
Good business.
Good business.
Drive. Good business. and good business.
Business and just seeing their consistency.
You know got nothing to do with the talent.
No, consistency. If I see that you really trying, man, I'm gonna help you out.
That's right.
Like in ways like, man, don't worry about it. Just give me this.
Yeah.
Just give me that. Like everybody in the city,
long as
they'll never tell you they never paid my price once I got to working with them. I gave all kind of discounts.
Man,
I do to this day.
Don't even talk about that. Oh my God.
So consistency over talent.
No. I'm not saying. Well, for me, let's go on
to continue working with it. Because if you continue working, the talent will come out.
Because if you got talent and you coming in here and ain't being consistent about the business, I'm like,
sometimes the talented ones be the worst ones to deal with because they feel like they supposed to get it. I deserve for you to get me.
Some artists hard to deal with too.
Yes, they are.
Attitude, arrogance, and stuff.
Right.
Everybody ain't. Some people you don't want to come back.
So how do you deal with the ones that are difficult?
We don't.
After you deal with it at one time,
we don't. I'll give you your files. I say, hey, I'll give you your files.
I'll say it like this. I hadn't had to dismiss, let's just call it like that. I ain't dismissed before.
I was thinking about coming back to recording like probably a few months ago. And that one session said, oh, no, I ain't ready to go back to this record right now. Yeah. And I gave him his files, and I mean, it was no love lost, but all of a sudden I just kind of remembered, like, this is why I stopped doing it. Yeah. You're one of them people. You disrupted my peace, brother. You know how hard I had to fight for this. No, sir, I'm not ready again. I quit again.
For me, it's like taking somebody through a sifter. I'm gonna talk to you, and after that first couple times of dealing with you, I know if I want to continue recording with you.
Because y'all gotta feel it. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all have to feel it, but do y'all be wanting to kind of like feel what they got going? I guess like you. Okay, so how do you decipher like a hit from?
Go back to what you was just about to say though. I have to make sure
you gotta click. It's gotta be a harmony type situation.
Because if not, it's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. On the business part, these niggas definitely don't play. I still work with this nigga Don right now. Yeah. Let me tell y'all what just happened the other day.
I had it on my mind. Tell the whole story.
So let me tell you what happened. So Don, I was in here, man, and I had some money to pay for a studio session. This was just last week, right? This is some fresh shit with this nigga, right? And I think he didn't have no change. And he owed me $5 after the session. $5. So I told that nigga, I said, what you done? Just go take it off the next session.
Yeah, just take that $5 off next session.
That nigga done turned to a whole other nigga in the studio, man. That nigga said,
no, let me see it. Let me see it.
I said, you gonna go too crazy,
I said, nigga, as many times as I done let you stay over 30 minutes or an hour, you fucking with me about $5. $5?
Done, what I say, done?
You right. You right, man. You right. Not over $5.
I said, you know what? It's the $5, done.
Keep the $5.
Get the $5, because he was right. He was right.
That's the relationship we done built. Back in the days, we probably would have held a grudge against you.
Hey, you niggas can't get comfortable. You niggas can't talk to me like that, but Don earned that right, man.
There wasn't no smiling. I was like, nigga,
that nigga, yeah. That nigga done. But you know what I always learn from these producers, and shout out to my boy Kel, because he taught me the same shit. These boys ain't never cut me no corners. That's why I be trying to tell these artists now they look for handouts and shit. Listen, I've been recording these niggas for shit, I don't know, 15 years or so. And it's been the same business. And when they say about the business, they mean it. You know what I'm saying? I just handle their business because he have done a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at it from an economic standpoint.
What
vocals or like what?
I think she's trying to ask if like touching somebody else's work. Like if somebody brought a beat to you and they wanted you to do something.
I don't like
would you respect it or would you just?
I
don't like touching nobody's beat. Now if you want it redone, if you want the whole beat redone,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's fine. But as far as me going in there, let me go change the baseline up. Let me go do this.
I'm never touching nobody because I really don't want nobody touching mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's different.
You know what I mean? The YouTube beats, people on ask us.
Oh my God!
Like, so that's what we talking about here. Like, even
that's another thing.
How y'all feel about that?
Nah, we don't touch that.
It's a personal versus business relationship right there with the touching those. You know,
right?
Sometimes it might be one of them weeks where shit, I got to get it.
Right.
So I'll go on and do it. But personally, no.
Right.
Now, if I do it, I'm gonna change it all.
Change it all the way up. And that's the only way to go.
That artists might not like it.
Right.
Exactly. But if they don't, I'm cool with that because somebody else don't like it.
That's a new beat for you. Yeah. That's how we look at it, like inventory. If you don't want the beat, that we remake, we look at it like inventory. Mm-hmm. But most of the time, we'll take them vocals that you had on there and put it in the pocket. It's gonna get you anyway. You just gotta listen to it a few times. Mm-hmm. But some people be
most credible work tool that y'all work with. These artists around the state. Some of y'all biggest projects. I know what Key's gonna say. Cause he was that.
I got a couple of them. Though.
She's bad. Yo, you still can say that shit, Key?
Man, probably could.
But you ain't gonna do it though.
No, I'm no side. No side.
I got probably three. And probably some I was probably gonna overlap. But a lot of my work, I think best work came with Rod D, Boaz. We just always had those that union, right. He knew what I was fixing to do, or vice versa. And the one that kind of overlapped is probably E-Dub, because Keys had it with him first in terms.
They not touching his catalog. That man got over 20 years of solid work, man. And people don't never mention my guy name, but I stand with him 10 toes down. Mr. B, one of the most talented, hardest, underrated artists around here, man. Y'all need to link in.
Hey, we need to get him on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then, of course, it's Dub. You know what I'm saying? Big body of work. Then it's One. People forgot about One. You know what I'm saying? So those projects like that, man, like I did entire project. To me, like it's a difference in all three of them. Like from One to E-Dub to Mr. V. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was a difference in all of them. And One's album brought out a newer production in me. It was recorded with dubs on like doing the overdubs. And One came in there and he was like, man, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying like, wait a minute, we've been doing it wrong for years. Stacking that mug up 2-3 times.
You know what? I learned that too, bro. I think I was just telling Don. I said, man, you know what? I realized my voice too strong. It
really is. Your voice always been.
And see, when I think about all my music, damn, boy.
Well, you get the sound of demonic when you stack back to
that nigga stack 4 ad-libs. Try that. And find in the pocket for 4 ad-libs.
Man, real, man. I think I did 2, but I ain't stack. I would never stack them. They just be all over. I learned just put them all over. I let the engineer do their thing. I make a nigga work for their money. What he talking about, man?
Make me work for that.
Best work I done was probably with me for sure.
And me.
Yeah, I done some good work with you, man. I done so much music.
So you better say it now.
That nigga the whole video. That nigga was in the video shining with his company. He getting his bucket. That nigga was at the show.
I did a lot of good work with I did a lot of work with Young Hogs too, man. I did a lot of good work with
Hey man, this man trying to say his people.
My bad. I'm
down with you, Keys. I'm down with you.
My bad, man. I'm bad, man. Coming to my head.
It's a good one though.
Shout out Ferocious in the building.
Let me see. What up, Ferocious? What's up, bro? What's up, Ferocious? Exotic, go hard or go home.
Yeah, man, we forgot.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm done with you, because you ain't say nothing about Exotic, man. So
because we all interlocked on her stuff. Even Ferocious did, you know what I'm saying? He on camera like we all work with the same artist, bro.
Song with A-State Hustlers, A-State. Put it in your face.
You made that?
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
You still ain't called the main person. He talking about who locked in and brought your sound.
Shit, I'm trying to get
I ain't even got the phone yet.
I haven't even got to the BNG.
That nigga say he got so much work, man.
Bro, I got a lot of work. Bro, I done some more work, but yeah, but man, me and Moan like this. Me and dude like bro.
That's what we established, man.
Like this. And that's who for sure.
I remember Motef Player Moan and Big Drew. You couldn't call one of them name without the other.
That's where they're like, who established the BNG.
Yeah. You know what I will say about Mo, man? I always thank you, brother, because like I said, this man produced my first project and he didn't charge me shit.
Yeah.
That man gave me, I think I bought a couple beats on the project. I think the other 8 ones he gave me. And you know, so when I told him, I said, yo, Mo produced all them beats for me. He said, he ain't charging for that. He said, damn. You know what I'm saying? He like,
when you just said that was
that nigga, he did that, man. He furnished me 8 beats. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the business or do nothing right. I just knew I was just like, man, I want to tell everybody's Motef. You know what I'm saying? If I knew what I knew now, I would have handled the business right now. Then I'm gonna get that shit together, man. So put that back out.
When we met, I knew, you know what I mean, you know, trying to get going. You know what I mean?
Gave me a whole
and I was like, hey, man, I'm gonna help you. And that way, I've done a few people like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't get my due. He's gonna be honest. I don't get my due, bro. I don't get my due. There's another person that be leaving now. I'll be like, man, this man
You know why I think that is too? It's that generational gap again. The ones that's putting everything out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Bro, you're not on the scene as much as I am because I got a studio.
Right.
That's the studio. So they gonna come to me.
Man, I met so many artists came to me when I had Key Ingredient, man, with his beats, bro. Man. Like I always heard, I didn't even know him, but this dude is burning up, whoever this dude is. And we finally linked up, man.
Only thing Mo has been doing, I done talked to Mo myself, man. That nigga, he don't market himself. Besides rappers,
right?
You know what I'm saying? He let us work do the talk.
The game done changed with all the Suno stuff,
right?
And all
it's so much stuff.
We have to kind of integrate into our old school ways of thinking, you know. But
it don't work.
You're gonna get left behind. I learned that from hanging with these younger producers,
right?
A little, you know, Kush and D Black and stuff. As a matter of fact, just little small stuff about don't put the kick up under the sub now. They're not going for that stuff. And so me and Motef like, that's all we know. You know,
I learned that from y'all because I wasn't doing it either.
Yeah.
I wasn't never putting no kick up under the sub.
Yeah, exactly.
But I learned that from y'all. Y'all like, no, keep putting kick up
punch mode.
And I was like, you know, okay, I'll do that. You know,
things have changed.
So how do y'all feel about the artists that do use the AI tools?
I ain't got nothing against.
I ain't got no comment.
I ain't got nothing against them.
See, we all got different. So you hear this?
Yeah.
He said
no comment.
He have no comment.
In some areas, I do, but it has changed the game.
Production.
You can type in what
do
you
your
want.
P's, baby.
Like we can take you right now, and we can make you a whole artist, and you never go in there and say nothing.
Big facts.
Nothing.
And then just put. I want a song. I want a song about a dude cheating on me. In the prompt.
Yes.
And they'll make a whole song.
They'll make a whole song with a beat. And I mean, how can I give you credit? Like, how can I give you props off that? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you prompted the crap out this song.
Yeah. So
does that sound good?
And me and Ferocia was talking about this the other night of that. And don't just loop it and throw it in there and say, okay, it's done.
Use it as a tool.
You use it as a tool and you take stuff and chop it up into your own ideas.
Yeah.
I ain't with that.
So for an artist that really want to do it but don't know much of it, like far as just to kind of like help them find themselves or character, would you encourage it or?
I don't have a problem. The problem I have, let's just use BandLab for instance. I don't have a problem with an artist saying, you know what, I'm finna sit here at the house tonight and practice this song.
Right.
The problem I have is if you try to use that or try to have me to take those BandLab vocals and mix it and make it be something that it can't be. You know, because
it is AI.
Yeah, compared to my $1,300 mic that's in there.
Pop your shit done. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for real. How can you compare that? You know,
you can't.
And tell me to make it sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Bad going in, bad going out.
Yeah,
that's how mixing work. If you got crap going in recorded, you're gonna get crap out.
Yeah,
it's the same way. As long as you use it like a tool, you know what I mean? Like, and just not be dependent on it.
Yeah.
But so, man, I know some people right now that been doing it about long as we have, and they straight using production. It's just, put it like this: with some producers that's been producing.
Quit trying to look for that shortcut.
It's on you. I know your style.
Right.
I know your stuff. Just so, and I'm like, when you start producing,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of artists saying, "Yeah, I produced this with myself," and I'll be like, "Fine."
And then kind of
the snares, the hi-hats, the pianos, but I'm
gonna
gonna
take the elements,
take the element.
And just run it, and you just leave it there, no manipulation.
And here's the other thing that I go back on the other side on to keep still do it.
Right.
Now I can't do it as quick as these niggas, but I can do it.
But see, here go the thing. Here's the danger of that, right? Like when you doing placements, like say you doing placements. Somebody say you send a beat to Mary J. Blige or a song to Mary J. Blige, right? And you use AI to do all that stuff, right? But see, like, I want you to fly to New York, folks from California, like on the spot.
That's what popping in college now. See, this man work with.
I'm just saying. I know some other people that had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want you to. I want your vibe here. See, that's how major artists work. They want your vibe there, right?
They want that sound.
So if you done did all that with AI, you go up there and you say, "Hey, pull up this program," and they looking like, "So you didn't write that?
It ain't even organic.
It's not organic.
Yeah.
That man got LSG up on his belt, and who you say
It was Karen White. They ain't buying though. They were too cheap.
That man got
I did.
Kevin Gates. Gorilla Spade, Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I got Gates on one too.
Next.
Man, it's we between us all, we both done had like some placements. You know what I'm saying? With me, it was writing and producing a song for LSG. I actually did more stuff than that. I did a lot of stuff in Atlanta. Like before I moved back home, that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I left for 5 years, and that's what I was doing soundtracks for movies, all that type of stuff. So I've been doing the game since like '98. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead. No, go
me
ahead.
and Don we done music.
Yeah, it's a work. It's some work between us three, like for real. So that's the dangers of it.
With AI doing what it's doing, and y'all said earlier, the music, you can't catch attention, and you only get like barely 2 minutes. Just making millionaires right off the rip behind that. Do you think that's something that the industry will go to? That's not being.
And see, that's the thing. Anybody can generate those numbers. You know what I'm saying? They'll never stop streaming forms. You know what I'm saying? All you need is about 100 phones to keep playing. You know what I'm saying? They'll never stop streaming forms.
They talking about Drake doing that. He got caught doing that or something. Was it Drake or somebody?
I don't know.
Right.
That's how they get their numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they trying to sue me. Right. Allegedly. Allegedly.
So it's a lot of things when people be saying all organic views, man. It's just like in the supermarkets when they be saying organic this stuff don't be organic, man. They just a certain percentage is.
I say single.
I'm business. I want to make an album.
We'll
pick a single.
I would rather make an album.
Y'all just make music and we'll pick a single.
Right.
You can't make no single. I'm going to the studio the first time.
No, you ain't gonna get no
hit.
No.
The first time you walk out here.
Yeah.
You got to keep making
single because everything to you sound good.
Yeah.
And also don't. And if we do,
I
would invite. I would have a listening party, and I would have DJs from the radio station. I would have club DJs. I would have engineers, producers. And then I have just like some regular females. Females are your females and little kids, 16 to 24. That's gonna be everybody else gonna find a way not to pay.
Right.
You know, and so I would have all of that, and then we had some questionnaires and what you like best, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff on the questionnaire, about 4-5 pages of stuff.
So let me ask you fellas something. How do y'all, because it's very obvious through this interview, and if everybody know these folks, y'all take creativity very serious, man. So how do y'all keep back to the younger producers?
By listening to them first.
Okay.
Because if you go in and saying, I know,
right.
their ears are going to
never listen to respond.
Yeah.
Listen and hear them out.
Yeah, I want to learn from them. And then they'll ask you, all right, show me something.
Right.
but that's how I approach all of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's some genuine, talented producers out there.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna start calling names. Well, yes, I will. Kush, my boy. Man, me and him talk, and youngsters in the production game. These trap beats, man. These trap beats, man. Sell some more beats and stuff.
People used to try to make me
DJ.
That was that. You got it. I told them, bro. If they say keys, I need club. Motef, bro.
And I had started one time and said, "Call, let that boy cook." Call. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be soulful or either melodic, bro. I like beautiful things, but this stuff home, man. I be mad at my kids and that. You know what I'm saying?
That's respect. That's respect for the trap.
And that's the quality. I make a lot of trap. We make trap, but
I ain't never liked a lot of your soulful beats, but your trap beats be going crazy. I ain't saying you ain't got no good ones. I just didn't hear a lot more of your. I know how to really play.
Just had the Melchers over here with me the other night, and we sit there and I time stretched the sample probably 30 minutes, just getting it just right. But people don't see that when it's time for it to come out. All they see is, hey, can I get that for a bill? Man, why you doing a bill 25? Man, why you doing a bill 50? Why you going 300? That's a whole other conversation right there, man. You want to see the dragon come out of us? Talk about that. Talk about the price.
I'm already knowing. One thing I know is about producers. All you niggas is the same. These niggas got that one file. They got a whole file. You gotta pay to get in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that about all y'all producers, bro. Y'all got a catalog, but your price got to be up there. And when you do hear them, like, does sneak song from me? I said, damn. I done heard Motef. I'm like, damn, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I know better.
It's just like, put it like this: when you ever notice when you take a car, so it's like a lot of times it's the time that you put in there. Like he was just coming here and lowball me, and I'm like, bro, this is time went into this. You know what I'm saying? You know when you got something special, because it's like, I just can't. I can't say it.
I ain't gonna call it expensive, but what makes mine be where I really price them at is the 10,000 hours I put in prior to that point.
Right.
Because I put in hours of fucking up before I knew what I was doing.
Right.
I'm telling you.
So
I can't even price tag. Like, you can't.
Another thing too. A lot of artists don't really be knowing the type of money we be spending for the equipment to even do the beats, man.
Just to record.
He just went, like you talking about that mic. Man, how many sessions you think he had to do to get that mic? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much sacrifice you think people got to do? Like,
how many niggas talking about, man? You got $5 chain?
Right. You know? That's
my boy, though. That's my boy right there.
I'm just saying, man, like, it's an investment. You know what I'm saying? And you always want a return on your investment, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, and we be generous sometimes. Like, I've done beat sales, you know what I'm saying? Just because, man, I got all these beats over here.
Do y'all have tier levels in beats? Like you saying, there's a.
That's basically what he just said. He do,
because you know what I'm saying. Like one of y'all said something that depends on the budget that you have.
I said the budget.
Okay.
If you really serious, you can get that. You can get that major production out of me, you know what I'm saying? But if I know you trying to come in there with the boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? I just like,
some files I don't even
right, because I'm already knowing.
I ain't no need to tell them I got this.
I was saying earlier how some artists you can tell that they serious about it, and then some you can tell it's a hobby.
Now, if you got some cold skills, I'll go down on the price of the major beat, because I'll be like,
I open up that
be like, you sound good on this. You know what I'm saying?
So what do that look like if somebody, like, okay, let's just say I done wrote me a track, but I have no idea like what type of beat I want to put on there. What does that look like for a new person to come in and be like, hey, this is what I got? Like, I wouldn't even know how fast I want to go, how slow I want to go. What do that look like when somebody come to y'all with something like that?
I'm gonna let them answer that. Motef got that one.
Come on, Mo, what you got for me?
It just depends on, like, are you singing? Are you rapping? That's first. Are you rapping or singing? If you're singing, that's gonna be harder.
A lot more work.
I can tell you that now. Singing gonna be harder, because then we gotta work on getting you on key.
Okay.
That's first. Harmonizing and understanding when to come in certain areas, when not to come in. Rapping is not it's not that complex. So it just depends if you're singing or if you're rapping, and then you gotta kind of get a vibe with the engineer and the producer. Let him hear what you got or whatever. He might have a beat that's already done that'll match it, or and let's go back to what I was saying. He might be able to make something on the spot on what you're doing, which normally comes out better.
So generally, what I do with something like that is somebody say, "Hey, I need something." The first I might go through a few of those, see if they catch somebody.
In the artist though, you know, especially if you just come in and you know, this is what you got. Yeah, it always come out better like that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just selling somebody a beat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all connecting on a whole nother level. Music, the creativity flowing, and you come out with something. And I've got a few people that I've done that with. You know what I'm saying? Just create it on the spot. And we come up with it right there. It'll be like some of the best sessions.
Man, that's what me and Spade, that's what me and you used to do.
How many days just listen to music. That's I got this. You got some. If you ain't had nothing, you start creating it.
MPC and go sit in the car right now and work with you instead of having to come inside of the studio. We can come to your environment, wherever that environment is.
Now that's a fact, because like you mentioned, Kush. Shout out Kush. You know, Kush did my first project. Well, not my first project, but the one the fuck that skateboard mixtape I've been pushing. Part 1, he actually was pulling up. Oh yeah, he was recording that right in the middle of the house.
He'll pull up and record you on the spot.
Record on the spot. He do me in.
He was like the first person I seen really do that, man.
And it sound good.
Right, it sound good.
Like my first, that fuck that skateboard one is in the wide open. No booth.
No. I'm good. I ain't see the link on it.
It's on Ape That Friday. You talking about what we on right now? It's a page, Ape That Friday on Facebook. We just know this just a live. I'm finna get them clips going.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere, man.
If you got a piano, I'll just come listen out. Let's see.
But I bet you one thing, I'm in here 80% of the time.
That's a fact.
Coming up with stuff.
I be thinking I be calling dog too late. That nigga be up 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Straight making beats.
I remember them days.
Yeah. I guess that was my next question. Y'all still be putting in that type of crime, man?
I be up to 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Me and this guy gonna talk it.
Man, we're
3 o'clock. They be trying to call me, bro. I be looking at the phone like, bro.
Yeah, he ain't around.
Bro, listen.
That's
when you put in work that long, bro, and man, I didn't get sleep. I was chasing paper 7 days a week, bro. The studio was open 7 days a week.
I remember that, bro.
Man, 2, 3 in the morning, bro. Me and Waffle House looked at each other too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, like, it's when I finally got, stopped doing it and man, just got into the ease of just like, man, finding peace, bro. Damn, no peace while I was doing that stuff, bro. Chasing paper just left me peaceless, bro. Chasing pieces of paper for no peace. That's what I was doing. So I finally got some sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like some rest. Like I got into a normal routine, bro. And I hadn't had that, between nerves, all kind of stuff, man.
Good though, man.
Man, that's the grace of God, man. Shoot.
Nah. I didn't think you niggas was gonna show up. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think you was gonna show up.
Why?
I don't know why. I just thought you was gonna be.
Hey man, I moved around, man. I just be moving incognito, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
You didn't make that last sit up.
No, I didn't. I wasn't invited. I stand
there you go. There you go.
I wasn't invited, bro.
Why you get invited?
Forget because I'm not visible.
Right.
I've always moved like a phantom. Once I let go.
Not easy to forget, bro.
No, I'm just saying as far as now with the younger generation and the new generation, it's like they only go. I used to hear about a guy named Big Kid because they be like in 2nd, 3rd grade. Like, bro, I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? I'm still functional.
You're now, bro. You legendary.
And I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So ask me, you got the keys on there? They ain't saying about these niggas, nothing.
In studio time is I would actually put my hook. I sing on the hook with the beat and just sell the hook with the beat, and folks like it's already made. Right. So that was my marketing pitch.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got any wrap-up questions for Z?
I mean, we definitely on the extended time.
I'm surprised the phone's still going. I'm like, keep
that thing going in.
Yes, I mean, because I'm definitely enjoying all of this and taking it in. I do want to know, Like, as y'all been working with the artists, what is something that just working maybe with a continuous artist that maybe have taught you a lesson, like that you all like? I don't care what it is, you always gonna go back to. I remember this session.
Ooh. Keep it business.
Straight business. We know you the business man.
Keep it business and don't get your honey where you get your money.
Yeah.